it's admin here. How is it going? This is going to be the first of several video training on how to use the Digisales page builder to build your funnel and your website. And I get it, as a beginner, sometimes being given too many tools or too many features can also be overwhelming. But the good news is, based on my experience, I would say that 80% of the time we're using like 20% of the features. So I'm going to go through the basic stuff, and I would say it's just a matter of practice after this, okay? So anyways, just want to make sure that you already have the Digisales page builder. If you don't have it by any chance, just click on the link in this video so you can get your access, all right? Then the rest of this will make sense, okay? So I've listed out a list of steps over here that we are going to go through, not only in this video, but in the entirety, okay? So to get started in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a new funnel and site, all right? So these are what are the first things you need to do to get going, okay? So when you're logged into your Digisales account, and normally you will start off seeing the launch pad or the dashboard, okay? This is kind of like where you normally get started. So what you want to do is that among the list of the items here on the left, you want to go to especially sites. All right, this is going to be where we're going to be spending most of our time on, sites. Okay, and if your account is brand new, you're not going to see anything here. Okay, so what you want to do is that click on this thing called New Funnel at the top right, and it will be advisable we're going to start from scratch. Okay, so we're going to choose from blank. Okay. And we need to give it a name. So for this one, coincidentally, I have a sales page that I want to build anyway. So let's use it as an example while I do this training for you. So I'm just going to call it Digital Business Intensive because that's the name of my sales page here. And I'm going to click on Create. All right. So we have already created a funnel, and yes, you can change the name afterwards if you don't like it or anything like that. So what we're going to do now is go to settings, and you can see here this is the name we have just given just now, Digital Business Intensive. And on the right here you will need to select your domain. All right, now I already have a domain here. If you don't have it by any chance, what you want to do is that you want to click on this add/edit domains, and then you'll click on this thing called plus connect a domain. All right, now I'm not going to go through this particular step right now. I would prefer to do this in a different video because at the moment I don't have any new domains to show you right now. Okay, so let's just skip that ahead, and when you click on connect a domain and you have successfully added a domain name, you would see this option or options over here. All right, so we're going to head back again. Let's click on go back. All right, and we're going to choose the domain that we already have. So normally I would prefer to go with domainname.com, which doesn't have the www. All right, so this is what I normally prefer to go with. Okay, and you can see that the path has already been created. It's just named after the funnel. You can leave it alone or you can change it. That's totally up to you. All right, now there's this thing called fave icon URL. Basically, when people go to your website, they can see the custom icon in the browser. This is totally up to you, but right now I'm just going to leave it alone. All right, I'm just going to leave it alone. Now head tracking code. Now just in case you want to add some tracking like Facebook pixel, Google Ad Pixel, or any other tracking for the matter, you'll be putting the code over here, so it's displayed on all the pages for this site. Okay, and body tracking code likewise if you have such a thing going on as well. But right now I don't have anything to put in any of this, so I'm going to skip that. Okay, next part, chat widget. Personally I don't use it, so let's just leave it alone. Payment mode, I'm just going to leave it alone as well as live. We will configure the payment method and how to receive payments in a separate video. All right, and as for the rest here, I would say that you can actually leave all these options here the way they are. You don't have to touch anything. And I'm just going to click on save. All right. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to create our first page ever, and that will be the sales page. All right. And the reason why we're going to start with the sales page because number one, I do have a sales page that I want to build anyway as an example. And once you know how to build a sales page, the same skills can be applied to building your thank you page, your landing page, members area, and so on. So it's pretty much the same skill applied to any type of marketing pages you want to build. All right, so let's not waste any time. Let's click on this thing called add a new step, and we can give the name of the page. All right, so so you know, the name of this page will appear at the top of the browser. So normally I just like to call it the same as the name of my offer, Digital Business Intensive. But if you want to like encourage people to like sign up now, or like, you know, be a bit more like action inspiring, maybe I'll just do something like register today, yeah, for example. Okay, now the path, you can choose a name for it, but you know what, I'm just going to leave it alone right now. And as for this one, yeah, we're going to skip this as well. Okay, we'll click on create funnel step, and there will be a blank page automatically generated for us, as you can see here. Now, if you notice the address here looks kind of long already, so the next time you want to send people to this page, it looks, you know, deceptively long. We don't quite like it actually. Now, you want to change this address here, you can. All right, let's click on this gear icon, and the path here, let's reduce it to Digital Business Intensive and click update page. All right, so you can see here it's kind of like a little bit short with some numbers added over here. And let's go also to this thing called publishing, which wasn't there just now. And let's do the same thing over here and remove it. All right, so let's click on update the step. And as you can see, this is like probably a lot more bearable compared to just now. All right, and yeah, so we have already created a page over here and a funnel. And I will see you in the next video on how we can start to edit this, like add our content, images, videos, and so on. So I'll see you in the next video.